Good morning out there, everybody. It is Sunday, December 18th, coming to you from Branson, Missouri, where it is freezing right now. It is so cold right now. It's insane. But here we are with this week's Branson update, thanks to Branson Talk. And boy, we're just going to go over a few quick announcements that are happening today because it's a busy, busy weekend. Everybody's out there spending money, getting ready for Christmas and all that. And so we're going to get right to a couple of things. But first, as always, we like to see you involved with our conversation here. So don't be shy. Be sure to leave a comment and we'll share it up on the screen and let us know where you're watching from. You know, I always like to do that just to get a feel of where people are in the world that are watching us right now. Okay, so be sure to do that. Let me know where you're watching from and we shall go from there. Well, let's get right to the announcements for December 18th, 2022. Well, one of my favorite movies of all time, mostly because I lived right next to where they filmed this movie, literally very close to this, was A Christmas Story. Now, you remember the story, right, with Ralphie and all that, the kid getting his tongue stuck on the pole and all that jazz. Well, over at Shepherd of the Hills, they are doing a special show based upon Ralphie and based upon the Christmas Story, okay? So what you want to do is you need to get over there and check this out. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we got something weird happening. All right, so Christmas Story over at Shepherd of the Hills. And they have shows still remaining this week. As you can see, they go through the 26th. And it's $49.75 for adults to go out to the show. It includes a meal. Menus over there. On the side, you get the ham and all the casserole and all that sort of stuff. So you go out. You basically are having something very similar to what they were eating in the movie. You watch the show, all right? And it's a great show. Shepherd of the Hills does great shows. So be sure to go out there and check that out and say hi to all of them out there at Shepherd of the Hills, okay? Tell them that we sent you. So our question of the week, and this is what we want you to put in the comments, is what is your last minute Christmas recommendation? What is your last minute Christmas recommendation when it comes to a show, an attraction in Branson, something that tourists watching this, because guess what? Throughout the week, we got like thousands of people that watch this on all the different channels, but give them the last minute recommendation of what they need to check out in Branson, Missouri. Of course, I always recommend Silver Dollar City. 6.5 million Christmas lights out there. So, yeah, you always have to check that out. But what other show do you recommend that people go to, restaurant, anything like that? This week's dining recommendation is kind of helping out. We've had so many people in the last week ask where they could eat on Christmas Day if they're coming in from out of town. They're staying here in Branson, they're bringing their family in, and they're trying to find places to eat. So if you know of any places that you would recommend that people can eat on Thanksgiving Day, put them in the comments. But our recommendation this week would be the Summit Restaurant. Summit Restaurant is right downtown, historic Branson. And they have a whole menu down there that you can get for about $28 a person on Christmas Day. Now, you have to make a reservation ahead of time, so be sure to do that. Make your reservation, and then head on down to Summit Restaurant. How about that? So, where are you currently watching from? In case you missed it at the very beginning, we want to get you involved. We just like to know where people are watching from. We've had so many crazy people, not crazy people, but crazy things where they're watching from like England and France and Germany. And just throughout the week, okay, you're seeing this live right now, but throughout the week we do rebroadcast, and so we get tons of people watching from all over. This week we're going to talk about living in Branson, Missouri. Number one question I always get from tourists at my show is, what's it like to live in Branson, Missouri? What's it cost to live in Branson, Missouri? Where do locals live? Because they don't know where we live. They don't see the houses and stuff. So my little friend is going to jump in here. You ready to do this? Let's give him the report.
James, the property magician, with the market report for November 2022. In the month of November in Taney County, the average single-family home sold for $266,875. It took 54 days on the market to sell, and we had a total of 61 homes sold. Now, compare this to 21. In 21 November, We had the average price of $265,000, 29 days on the market with 100 homes sold. So we're slightly higher in the average, taking about twice as long to sell, and we only had 61 versus 100 homes sold. So when you're ready to sell, give me a call, Christopher James, the Property Magician, 417-230-5112. Bye-bye.
Well, there you go. My little buddy giving you the stats for the month. We try to do it every month. So based upon November sales, the average price of a home in Taney County, that would be, Branson, Hollister, Forsyth, and Kirbyville and all that. The average price for a home is $266,875. Last year, it was just below that. And this year, 54 days it's taking to sell homes. Last year, 29. And we have fewer homes being sold this year than we had last year. So that's just your market update to keep you informed as to what it's like living in Branson, Missouri. Our recommendations this week of what to do inside as it remains freezing. I can see it out the window. It is freezing out there. Well, our recommendation of the week is one of our favorite places to go, and it's 1984 Branson. We put their hours down there so you can check it out. They're closed Monday and Tuesday. However, you can go out on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and it's one of my favorite things to do. I have a season pass to go into 1984. We take the kids. We've been doing it since the day they opened. I think we went on the very first day, and they were named the Branson Indoor Arcade of the Year by our Best of All Things Branson. So be sure to check out 1984. If you have been there, let me know what your favorite arcade game is in the comments. I like Galaga. I can't get enough of that. Okay, so 1984. Hey, let's take a look at our time that we went to 1984 a little while back. Isn't that fun? We love 1984. We love it. Love it. So for next week, be sure to let us know what business we should feature on Branson Talk and our Branson Update. We want to know, what business should we feature? We want to feature your small business. That's why we started doing All Things Branson, was to feature small businesses that could not afford the big prices of advertising in a tourist town. So if you have a small business, get in touch with me. We would love to promote your business, your restaurant, your attraction, or your special event that you have coming up. So let us know, who should we feature next week? Tag your friends that own a small business. We'd love to do it. And always be sure to join our Branson groups, All Things Branson, Branson Dining, Branson Talk, Branson Nightlife, and watch for job postings on Branson Help Wanted. So join all the groups, say hi, be a part of the community, and all of that. So we did it. We did it in 10 minutes, Carol. We're trying to keep these around 10 minutes. So let us know, by the way, if we should hold these on different days, because we're doing this on Sunday, and we're starting to think other days of the week might be a little bit better. So we'll see you next time. Be sure to share your news and your suggestions in the comments. Bye-bye. Be nice to each other.